'Tis I, Adina. You guys are Beyond the Veil. Welcome back. If you were joining me earlier, I released some videos earlier. I took a break, got something to eat, handled some business, and then I decided to come back because why not? I told you guys that you guys would be my priority for 2025. I kind of played around with being more consistent in 2024 as a challenge from an ex-friend of mine that I appreciate that she challenged me to do, because at the time I think that she believed in me a lot more than I did. So much so that the bitch wanted to be me, but nevertheless, how could you compete with all of this? Anyways, and after going through some challenges this year and then finding unfulfillment in my career, even as like in real estate, that's my 9 to 5. And I'm just venting, guys, because I feel like I give so much that you guys got to get a little bit. This is what I need you guys for, to let me vent sometimes. You guys are my only real friends. Okay. You're my only friends. In real life, I'm not a friendly bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm just a little too guarded. But no, I found myself very unfulfilled in real estate. It's a career that allows you to make as little or as much money as you want. And I have not been unsuccessful in real estate. I'm very proud of the things that I've done. And becoming a broker, which is what I'm getting ready to do. I'm getting ready to start my broker's course. I anticipate being done with that and being a licensed real estate broker by March or April at the latest. But after that, I do not plan on, going as hard as I have in the past, simply because my lesson coming out of Pluto and Capricorn, and what I always preached to you guys, was creating sources of income and careers that were based on you. And I thought I had done that with real estate, leaving the corporate world, because I was working in HR and business administration. And I have been doing that since 2012. But 2012, 2013. But this has always been what I do as well. It's just been something that I never prioritized because, of course, you got to make a living in this world. So this has just always been, I'll do God's work on the side and have my career. I found myself, though, I'm very ambitious. So whatever I do, I go really hard and I make it number one until I achieve it. And I found myself having to compromise with my soul's work. This feels the best to me. This is what I enjoy doing the most. It's what I'm most passionate about, and it's where I would like to invest my energy. It became difficult for me to stay motivated in real estate. And this was before the Winning Team Realty. This is before I started my own brokerage with my business partners, because even that wasn't a dream of mine. Entrepreneurship is something that I do. I'm an entrepreneur, but starting a real estate brokerage, that wasn't my dream. The opportunity landed in my lap, and as a businesswoman who is secure in herself as a businesswoman, I took the opportunity. It failed miserably. And there are so many things that I did to portray myself in order to maintain that partnership, that when it all failed, it literally broke my heart and almost broke my spirit. And it was one of the last things that will ever break me. But I found myself in a space where nothing else mattered but the things that mattered. Because my health was at risk, my mental and emotional health was all over the place. Nothing else mattered at that moment but the things that mattered. Life and death things. And you know what? I found Beyond the veil, Adina was the only thing I could see myself doing in the near future when I was going through what I was going through in the middle of this year that I've shared with you guys. That is why it is imperative for me to do this work before I consider anything else of this world my purpose. Anyways, now that I got that out of the way, I'm back for some more readings. I'm just curious. I don't know how you guys are going to handle me doing this reading because I don't know what's going to come out. I don't know if it's going to be the public's accepted theory of what happened or not. If it is great. I'd actually love for it to be. If it isn't, I don't like being the bearer of bad news, but I'm getting into the energy of saying F who doesn't like it if it means standing on business. So this reading is on PNB Rock. And at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, was he set up by his girlfriend? This reading is actually to exonerate her. So this is her trial. Not saying that she should be, but if there are some people who believed that she may have been instrumental, then let's just see so that I can put it to bed once and for all, because I'm not invested in this. But whenever it comes up, I'd like to know. PNB Rock. Oh, and for those of you who weren't watching any of my earlier videos, Mondays, December the 30th will be my 1,500 subscribers live party. Woo, 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 woo. I go live and have a party with you guys every 500 subscribers. I have reached my third milestone this year. I have reached 1,500 subscribers after having my first subscriber party in February. And so this is a celebration with all of us. I just like to go live, spend some time with you. I'm going to raffle off 2 free 1-hour consultations with me. And I might throw a surprise raffle in there. I think I will. So join, because I have surprises and things like that. And plus, it's just a vibe. I'll probably get a bottle of champagne. We'll pop it. We'll shoot the shit. We'll laugh. We'll look into some things. And I'll raffle off some stuff just to show my appreciation to you guys for being here and helping me reach a milestone that I never intended on reaching when I created this channel and start doing readings here. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would have just 1,500 subscribers. And to a lot of you, that's nothing. But to me, that's 1,500 people who like me enough to want to hear what I have to say more than one time. And so that's pretty dope. I think you guys are dope. I really do. PNB Rock, I would like to conjure. Most High Mother and Father God, please allow me to conjure up the soul, the spirit of PNB Rock, the rapper. I don't know his name. Spirit, please allow me to conjure up the spirit and the soul of the rapper that calls himself PNB Rock. I feel like having a cup of coffee for some reason. PNB Rock, tall, light-skinned fellow. I think you might have had on really nice cologne. Maybe you had a really good type of cologne that you like to wear. Seems like something that I would have liked. It's been a long time since I've conjured up a spirit and smelled cologne. Maybe it was one of the Diddy Boys that I did. I smell cologne too. I like perfumes and colognes. I especially like men's colognes and men's watches. So that could be why it's something that I always pick up when certain energies have an affinity for really nice scents that they like to wear. Valentino is my favorite men's cologne so far. I don't think that I've smelled them all, but that Valentino and that black bottle from men, I could just eat you on up. I can just bite you in that Valentino. That's why just don't come near me. Curve used to have that effect. If you know, you know. If you in the auntie and the uncle age now, you know about that curve. Anyways, PNB Rock. From whatever realm that you are in, I assemble you here to me. Here is your opportunity to speak on your behalf and speak your truth surrounding the circumstances that led up to your death. A lot of people have believed, or some people have believed, that your girlfriend intentionally made your location known to draw attention to you. Is that true? PNB Rock, did your girlfriend have anything to do directly, intentionally and directly, with the circumstances leading up to your fateful passing in that Waffle House in California? PNB Rock, please, for the sake of yourself, for your truth, and for the sake of an innocent woman who loved you, if that is the case. The day that you passed away at that restaurant, at that Waffle House in California, were you set up by anyone that was with you, specifically your girlfriend, or was she really innocent in her dealings with you? The Five of Swords, the problem is that I think that there were people, they say maybe outside of the restaurant, who were there. Some thugs, maybe they were in a bad area, a gang area, maybe. I would have liked to see the Five of Wands if that's what the case was. But because these are swords, I'm going to start off by saying that something in the milk isn't clean here. This card feels like a setup. I'm not saying by who just yet, because there are several people, 3 to be exact, in this card. One of them is from, I believe, the Six of Swords. One of them is from the Seven of Swords, I believe. These are different people that you can see in other cards. Maybe not the swords, but you can see them in other tarot cards. So if I took the time to determine who was who, I can be a little bit more detailed with this card. But I would like to say that multiple people that day are responsible or involved, even if only one person pulled the trigger. Challenge. Something about her sharing something on social media. This isn't saying that this is what the people are saying. In this position, in this card, this circumstance happened. This circumstance helped it. It created the environment for it. Whether this was intentional or not, I would have liked to see the Page of Cups if it was unintentional. If it was just, ooh, this is me just haphazardly sharing my location. This is a queen. A queen isn't immature like a page is. A queen is well seasoned. So this girl would have known proper etiquette. This is something that they've discussed before, I believe. So this woman would have known proper etiquette about being with a rapper or a famous male, especially in certain places. And I believe this isn't the first time that she has done this, and I don't believe this. I'm saying this because I think it's out there, it's public, that she has shared stuff about him on social media before, and I believe, if I recall correctly, it's been said that he addressed it with her. If I'm missing that, then don't charge that to me. But I stand on what I said. This is a queen who shared that information. I believe it didn't help the situation. I'm only 2 cards in, so I'll just say I don't believe it helped, even if that wasn't her intention. But because she was a queen and not a page or a knight who's still a little bit of green on their way to becoming a king or a queen would have been more seasoned and knowledgeable about how to maneuver in situations like that. So I don't believe that it was just as flippant. And if it was just a very grave error on her part. I think she had done it in the past. I think that she has shared his location in the past. I think that she has shared stuff on social media with him in the past on purpose. I think because he's hot, he was a celebrity. I don't know what is his sign. PNB Rock birthday. December 9th, he's a Sagittarius. This is him. He's a Sagittarius. This is him. December 9th, Sagittarius. His name is Rakim Hashim Allen. Thank you, Rakim. Thank you for joining me. Rakim had told her before not to share his moves. Okay? Not to share my moves. I don't know if he's been a thug before, getting into the celebrity rapper lifestyle, but I think because the way this is positioned, this is the spread here. Present position, the 5. The queen challenging. Past position would be the king. And so in this reading, he's looking away, minding his business. He's not looking towards this girl. Minding his business, looking away. The king is positioned as if he's getting ready to move. Look, he's sitting up like he's getting ready to make a move. Wand in hand, his elbow is back like he's positioning himself to get up off this throne. He's even looking outward at whatever he's getting ready to move towards. I think this man has told her in the past, which is why it's in the past position, not to share his movements. Mind you, her head and her cup are pointed towards him. So this is something that she was intentionally doing, sharing his location, sharing things about him. My question is why? This man was robbed, which is why it comes off in the near future position, because she is here, as well as him, I believe, saying don't share his movements in the past, and then his robbery leading to his death as the next thing that happened. I don't think it could have happened without her. But that's just my opinion. All of this is. Something about this was very quick. So maybe they saw something online. Maybe they were supposed to be looking online for a signal. In, out. I also think that there was a risk that they could get caught. I think that there was also, I think that they should be caught. I also think PNB was also reckless. Maybe PNB was going to pull back from this girl for some reason. What's the so below? I think it had crossed PNB's mind to either not travel with this girl or pull back from her to prevent something like this happen. I think the whole reason that he told her before to not share his location or share when he was making moves is so that people couldn't catch up with him. As a rapper, you got to be careful. I believe that his location was shared intentionally. I don't care what the mainstream is saying right now. And I don't care if I'm the one person in the world who believes otherwise. I think that someone who was sharing knew that some others would be watching. Three of Cups, and the only other cup here is the one who shared. She would be one of these cups. She would be the cup who the other cups are gathered around for. I think it's easy to say, how would people know, robbers know, to look at her Instagram to know where they were? If they're supposed to look at her Instagram to know where they were. If that's what's supposed to happen, then they'll know to watch. I think that someone was tipped off. I don't believe that this was random. The only random card I got here kind of is this, which is in the crowning position, wanting everyone to think it was random. But this is something that I don't believe should have happened. Could have been avoided if not for that location being shared. Did the killers get arrested yet, or are they still out there? And what did they take? PNB Rock killers. I'm finna give y'all some tea in 1 second, because PNB Rock killers. Okay. Freddie Lee Trone was convicted of murdering rapper PNB Rock in September and sentenced to 31 years to life in prison. He waited in a getaway car outside of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Sorry, Waffle House, for getting y'all into this. In South LA, and then sent his 17-year-old son to rob and kill. The younger man is charged as well. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears is getting away with it. Getting away with the murder of PNB Rock. Outcome. Two of Pentacles in reverse. These are the two killers getting caught, so they didn't get away with it. Now, let me look at that Queen of Cups, because that's the reason I'm here. We know the people that did the crime went to jail for it. Queen of Cups, challenging position. Seven of Swords. Five of Wands in reverse. There's that gang card. Strength. Seven of Swords. PNB Rock, one card. Did your girlfriend set you up intentionally, or did it have nothing to do with her? When it comes to your girlfriend, the girl that you were with, PNB Rock, do you believe that she set you up? One card, yes or no? King of Cups. 4. The Queen of Cups. What I hear in my head is, she shared my location. She shared my location. I asked for one card. Did she set you up, or was it innocent? Why would I get this? To reiterate her as the challenge. It went from not just the queen, the king's consort. No, she's the leader. She's the king now. Allegedly, according to my opinion. Clarify this, King of Cups, sir, because you're a fire sign. Help. 10 of Wands in reverse is all about delegating responsibilities, letting some other people help carry the workload. Shared a location that didn't act legally blind. Played victim, I believe. Who's going to be watching a psychic medium reading and then it's going to be convinced that she did do it? Is someone going to watch this video and then be convinced? Oh, I don't want too much attention on me about this stuff. But here I am. King of Wands in the past. I think that's him having that conversation with her. Stop sharing my moves. Because maybe something like this almost happened before. But this is something that they know could happen if people know a rich person's every move. Don't share my moves so I can't be robbed. He told her this before. I am a celebrity. You can't share. This would have been innocently. Oh no, this is just me innocently wanting to show off my man. But look, it's behind the Justice in reverse, and even that is in reverse. There was nothing innocent about this. In fact, it was shared intentionally. And it was done before. So this could have happened to PNB Rock before. I believe it was attempted before with her sharing his location. I don't get innocent from that. I don't get innocent at all. But the two people that actually did it are right where they need to be. Since I'm here, PNB Rock, tell me about Pop Smoke. I ain't even finna go all into details with this. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out. PNB Rock, tell me about Pop Smoke. Because I had my suspicions about that too. One card. Did Pop Smoke get set up by the women that was in his house? Did they set him up? Did they set him up? Did the women that were in Pop Smoke's house when he got killed set him up as well? One card, please. Just a yes or no. One card, please. There were two women in his house. Was it two women? Pop Smoke death. An 18-year-old admitted that he fatally shot Pop Smoke. He was 15 at the time. He was renting an Airbnb in LA. Y'all be careful with these setup girls in LA. I thought he was in New York, but y'all be careful with these setup girls that's a part of these gangs, hooking up with these baddies, you know what I'm saying? And they be setting y'all up either by baby or to be robbed. A group of people, including one wearing a mask, armed with a handgun, burst into the home he was renting. I just want to see how many girls were there, because if that's the case, those 2 girls set him up, allegedly. Investigators are aware that the rapper may have inadvertently posted an image with the home's address on social media. But there's 2 people on this card, so I don't think it was just Pop Smoke that they got that information from. Several people were inside the house, but they were released. At least 4 suspects fled the scene. A woman who witnessed Pop Smoke's passing. Let me see. She recalls the rapper's last words. I don't be believing stuff like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, so it seems like there was a woman who was with Pop Smoke that night. I don't know if it was 2. Her name was Amelia Rose. He spoke to her before he passed away. So Pop Smoke was in the room with her. He got up to go to the restroom and said he was coming right back. These guys come in, look at her, and then run to the restroom. I asked for 1 card. They could have been watching that house that Pop Smoke was in. After finding out that he was there, somebody could have been watching it for a while. 2 of Wands. I think multiple people knew that he was there. There was a gang of people, at least 10, who knew where he was. Wheel of Fortune is the number 10, 10 of Cups on the bottom. Did the girl who was at Pop Smoke house have anything to do with his passing? Yes or no? I don't want to accuse her. I think so. She might have just been one of the people. Page of Cups in reverse. Now, if not her, then they really did find out on social media. Maybe he did post his address. They could have really just been watching him on social media. Maybe something she said like, I'm going, or she could have just in passing told someone. Nah. She played a small part by probably confirming a location, giving a call where everybody knew to be at. She played a small part, but she played a part, I believe. Again, another cup. Sharing information. All right, that's my take. You guys, you men who are dating, especially you rich men, whether you're a celebrity or not, if you're a rich man and you enjoy the company of a bunch of various baddies, and that's fine. That's your prerogative. Be careful, please. And before you hook up with a baddie in LA, call me so I could tell you whether you need to cancel that bitch like Nino before you even bring her on, to save your own life. Love you guys. Bye.